Welcome to digitalconstructive.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about the C61 D-10 elevated floor contractor license. Now, an elevated floors contractor installs wood or metal framed elevated computer flooring systems. This work does not include the construction of mezzanines, and that definition is straight from the CSLB, and that's the Contractors State License Board. So essentially, the C61 contractor license is an umbrella term for about 29 different trade classifications that do not fall under the General B, General A, or C specialty classifications. And essentially, they're just more obscure. There's no trade test. You only need to pass a law to get this type of contractor license. But essentially, a D10 license is a requirement for anybody looking to bid on raised floor related projects where the total cost exceeds $500 in labor and materials. Now, how long does it take to get a raised floor license? You're looking at an average time frame of about 90 days. You can expect a 6 to 8 week application processing time, and then another 3 to 4 weeks before you go and take your test. Now, the basic requirements for a California contractor license are that you're at least 18 years of age, you've got to have a valid driver's license or USAID, you've got to have a Social Security or ITIN number, and you can't currently be on probation or parole. The experience requirements are that you have at least 4 years full-time journey level experience within the last 10 years. You've got to have somebody who can sign off on that experience, and you've got to be able to submit documentation to the CSLB just in case. Now, who can you use to sign off on your experience? You could use a general contractor, you could use a D10 raised floor license holder, you could use a foreman or supervisor, you could use a fellow journeyman or employee at a company that you've worked at within the last 10 years. And in some cases, you could even use a business associate. Now, for additional information on how to fill out the CSLB license application, check out the links in the description below. Now, criminal history. Everybody has to do live scan fingerprinting when they apply for a contractor license. Be honest on the application. Even if you have been convicted of a crime, if it doesn't fall under fraud, forgery, and embezzlement, you should be okay, but you've got to be ready to submit court documents just in case. Now, what's on the exam? There's only one test. It's going to be 115 questions covering contractor license law. You'll have 3 hours to complete the exam. It's multiple choice. It's going to be done on site on a computer, and you can bring a translator the day of the exam. Now, the CSLB Law and Business exam covers business organization, covers business finances, covers employment requirements, covers bonds, insurance, and liens, contract requirements and execution, licensing requirements, safety, and then there's going to be a portion on public works. Now, for information on online practice exams and study guides, you can check out the links in the description below. Now, after you pass your exam, you'll get your results immediately. Typically, you can retake the exam in about 2 to 3 weeks. Once you pay your license activation and provide a contractor bond number, the CSLB should send your license in about 2 to 3 weeks. Now, the costs associated with the license include a state application fee. You'll pay a license activation fee and then a renewal fee every 2 years. You'll pay for the cost of fingerprinting, and you'll provide a contractor bond number. Now, for the most up-to-date costs for the California contractor license, there will be a video that you'll see at the end of this one, and that'll give you the most up-to-date costs. But getting your California contractor license, it can be a very smooth process if you've got the correct information, if your application's filled out correctly, and then obviously you pass the exam the first time. And these are all things we can help you out with here at digitalconstructive.com. Just want to thank you for watching. For additional information on getting licensed, bonded, trade skills, and more, like and subscribe to our channel. Any questions that you had, drop them in the comments. But again, thanks for watching, and this is digitalconstructive.com.